From the gun, he leaves it with the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. To the air, it's Mateer. Got it in the middle, it's Gibson. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. Guys, Oklahoma's transition to the SEC in 2024 taught them a lesson that you might be able to get by at times without offensive consistency, but you won't thrive. So what kind of pressure, David, is the new guy under center under?
A lot of pressure, but obviously the experience, the transfer over. He was the top guy at that spot in the transfer portal. You bring in a new offensive coordinator, new weapons around them. So a revamped new Oklahoma offense. They're hoping they will match their defense, and those wins will go up and up and up.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's up. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Early in the game, pass complete, great job, sets up a manageable 4th down. We're going to set the tone early in this game. We're going to be aggressive. Yes, we're going for it.
Here's a heat. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs. So Kentucky's offense will have its first possession of the game. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting him know it's going to be a long day. They'll mark him down right there, but it'll be enough for a Kentucky first down. The pull and throw off the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The running back has it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now 1st and goal. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Now 2nd and goal and right in the teeth of this noise. Back to pass. Trying to find the end zone. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. They'll turn to the jet sweep to try to convert. That play just got wrecked. 3rd and 1, and they went backwards. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise.
That's just a chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. That's caught. It's up. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. There he goes. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. To the air, it's Mateer. Moving away from pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. Kept it, and he's past the marker. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. He caught it. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
That's a really, really good route by the receiver. It's called a corner route. Did a great job sticking his foot in the ground and running towards the sidelines and running right to that hole in the defense.
Touchdown, Sooners! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
And those are so frustrating when you're in defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Unloads to the wideout. He makes the catch. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Makes the catch, it's Burks. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense
can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And the Sooners in the hurry-up.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Takes a hit as he fires. Snagged in the middle, it's Burks. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Sooners look to keep this drive humming. Looking to throw on 1st down. Using his feet to buy time.
I'm impressed with this defense, man, because that QB is lightning fast. You see how fast that defender was able to get to him and force the incompletion? Wow.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to throw. It's Mateer. Unleashes one deep. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
That's just a better job by the defender. He knew he was going to get challenged in this game. He knew these receivers had speed and they were going to test him. Nice job by that DB knocking it away.
Wants to keep it in the air. Dances away to buy time. Lets it slip right through his hands, and it'll be 4th down after the rare drop from this dude. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And the try is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll... Second and short.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Here's the pressure. And down he goes, trying to pick his way free, but the defense stops him behind the line. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The toss to the outside. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. The Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll give it to him again. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Wildcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Caught in the backfield. It's Law. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Off play action. Caught in the backfield. It's Law. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And he uses the old bank shot to knock it off the left upright and get it through somehow. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Going to take a shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. It's up. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking downfield on first down. Finds his man. It's Burks. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. The Sooners headed quickly to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. Using his legs to buy some time. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone.
He's got it. First down and more. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. The pass is incomplete and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. Pass is incomplete and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's head back to Oklahoma and Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Sooners will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Well, I agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football Palmer out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
To the air on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. He'll try to do it himself. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Finds the tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. It's complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. The play action fake. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
The offense changing the play. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Scrambling away. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. The lead now 7 here in the 3rd quarter. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. He'll bring it out. It's long. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. Kentucky has it back and the big blue offense takes the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Got his man. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. From any spot on the field, they're a threat to get a chunk play, and they just did it. 1st and 10 from the 40. Going for the big play. Makes the grab inside the 30. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Motion from the wideout. Leaves it with the back. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. Under fire. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. That's caught. It's long. He can't find enough room. Stopped at the 17, and it brings up a 4th down. And they decide to try out the kicker. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. What a disappointment. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Takes the handoff. It's Barnes. Into the pile. Maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. The Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Dropping back, it's Mateer. Dumps it to the back. Caught over the middle, it's Barnes. the big play will move the sticks.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. From the gun, the running back has it. Still on his feet at the 45. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. From the gun, running back gets the give. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves them with 3rd and 2. And the Sooners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Oh, he's got some space. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Under fire. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Back to throw, it's Mateer. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Long. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. A blown opportunity, missing that short field goal on the last drive, and now they'll try to put something on the board here. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Kentucky right back to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Wildcats have it with a 1st and goal. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide out trying to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And the sack all the way back at the 5. A fourth quarter field goal down by this this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't... Hey, got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
And now you start to feel desperate because down by multiple scores, the clock running out, 2.5+ minutes left on the clock. I got to do everything great now. I have no margin for error. My defense on this next possession, I have to get a 3 down. I have to force a turnover. I have to do something to get me back in this ball game right now.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny...
Makes the grab past the marker. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the 1st down. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. To the ground, he's got it again. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
At this point, the defense just has to bring the house to try to stop the run and get the ball back, even on 2nd and 13. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Quickly to the tight end. He's run out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 26. The Wildcats can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. He wants to throw it. Going to try to pop one on the screen.
And that's a really good job by the QB, getting the ball out of his hands, knowing where the sticks are, getting the 1st down. And they saw something they like, because here they come, right back on the ball to run another play.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Looking to fire. A shot toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm.
And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Sooners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Gonna run it. It's Barnes. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield.
number 87, on to kick it away.
A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That will